So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
João Pedro, Martinelli, Odegaard, Rice, Calafiori. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Very nicely done. It's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Martinelli. Odegaard. Timber. That's very neat. Martinelli. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fofana. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nkapie, and he goes cross-field. Saliba. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Calafiori. Martinelli. Might be danger here. Palmer. Fernandez. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Fofana. James. And it's Palmer. Palmer gets a cross in. Saka. Nkapie. Calafiori. That's really well manoeuvred. Nkapie moved on forwards. Rice. Calafiori. Palmer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Palmer. Oh, nice touch. Now that's a lovely exchange. He is just caressing the ball. He's had a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Fernandez. Fofana. Fernandez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto spread out to the left. He's cut it out. And that's a dangerous ball. Can he finish? They've scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Caicedo. Palmer. And it's James. Caicedo. Now it's Pedro.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Calafiori, backward it goes. Now it's Martinelli. Colwell with a fine tackle. João Pedro. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Fofana, and it's played forward. Cucurella, that's tidy. Fernandez, that's a cute ball. James. Shot a goal! Gets the shot away! That has been knocked clear. And here's for decent chance! It's a loose ball. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Capie shifted upfield. Out to the right. Saka. And it's Timber. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Palmer. Looking to break at pace. Palmer tries making a foray down the right. Palmer puts a cross in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has sent him sprawling. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Calafiori. Gabriel, gently done. Rice. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Palmer. Cucurella. And it's Caicedo. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Played out to the right. Ødegaard. Timber. Saliba. Gabriel, aim forwards. Rice. Calafiori. Rice. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo, gently done. Incapuyi. Rice. Calafiori. Timber. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. Caicedo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Martinelli. Arsenal have a free kick. Saliba, and it's Timber. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. Here it is, crossed in. And that has been cleared. And here's Palmer. Palmer, chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Caicedo, and here's Neto, played into the middle. Rice. Saka. Moved on forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ødegaard. Gabriel. Calafiori. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's gone for a throw-in. Incapuyi. Rice. Saka. Knocks it out wide.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
James. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. James. Chalobah. Ødegaard, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Saliba. Ødegaard. Saliba. Gabriel. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Martinelli. Does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Ødegaard. Palmer. Fernandes. Palmer. Fernandes. And it's played forward. Saka. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Arsenal are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Rice. Defending was strong and firm. Palmer. Arsenal needing to chase the game already. Pedro Neto. Nice physical challenge. Saka. Oh, good spread. Timber, probing pass. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. James. James. Forwards and with intent. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Calafiori shifted upfield. Rice. Saka. Martinelli. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Saka! And it's Ødegaard. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chalobah getting this one clear. Saka climbs up big!
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fernandes. Palmer. So who's he picking out? Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Serves up across. Gabriel gets it away. Saka. Timber. Saliba. Odegaard. Saka is onto it in a flash. Pedro Neto. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the flag has stayed down. No way through, so back it comes. Cucurella, and he's gone backward here. Now the cross. Calafiori is there, and he can get that clear. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Gabriel. Martinelli. Odegaard. Timber. Saliba. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Oh, it's played into the area. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Fofana, aim forwards. And that's a throw-in. Showing good feet. And it's Fernandes. And here's Neto. Decent chance. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Moved on forwards. Nkapuyi. Rice. Martinelli. Calafiori. Colwell cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Over to the left. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Martinelli. Saka. Calafiori. Could go all the way here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Odegaard. Saka. Timber drives forward on the overlap. And the ball is out of play. Palmer. Played towards the other side. First quarter of an hour gone. Caicedo has created one goal already. Proves too strong. Martinelli did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's just beyond his reach. Palmer. Caicedo. And it's James. Lovely feet. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Calafiori played over towards the opposite flank. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. And claimed it back swiftly. Timber. Rice. Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Martinelli. Now it's Martinelli. Out towards the flank. Rice. Ødegaard. Rice. A lot of space ahead of him. He's having a shot! Rice with the short one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Calafiori unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Cucurella. And a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's João Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Saka. Martinelli. Calafiori. Rice. Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. And it's James. Caicedo. Caicedo, gently done. Capie, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Fernandes. João Pedro. Goes for goal!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Calafiori. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Calafiori. Rice. And he shoots! Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to get it away. Saka. Played Aimed into... Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's come loose! Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Lovely bit of skill. Played it again. Gabriel gets good distance on it. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Looking for a decent ball in. Fernandez. There's the shot. Alafiori. Capier looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Incapuyi. Played towards the other side. Ødegaard. Saliba. Rice. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Alafiori. Rice. Alafiori. Incapuyi. Alafiori. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Palmer gets in to thwart him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Calafiori really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Saliba, and it's Timber. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Saka. Oh, shooting chance! A chance to play it in. Nicely shaped cross. Good running with the ball. James carries the ball down the right. Caicedo. Now it's Pedro. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gabriel. Martinelli. Rice. Saka.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Rice. Martinelli. That's surely a foul, free kick. Saka! Oh, delicate chip through. Oh, what a climb! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Fernandes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. And here's Neto. Now it's João Pedro. He's having a shot! Can he stop it going out? Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's got his range wrong there. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Martinelli. Rice shifted upfield. That's really well cleared. Have it back and can go again. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Rice. Calafiori. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rice. Odegaard. Fernandes. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Caicedo. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That has been cut short. Colwill. James. James. Played over towards the opposite flank. Fernandes. João Pedro. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Calafiori has been caught there. It's a foul. James getting this one clear. And it's Timber. Saka. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chalobah chooses to go cross-field. Calafiori. Gabriel. Hincapié, and he goes cross-field. Timber. It's a good run down the right. Saka looking to get on the end of this. Ødegaard. And here's Saka. Time to deliver. In by Saka. Out to the right. Now it's Saka. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's hoisted clear. And here's a real chance! Cucurella. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Aim forwards. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Caicedo. And it's James. Palmer. James. Fernandez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka. Timber. Ødegaard. Ødegaard played out to the left flank. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fofana. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer played out towards the right wing. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Palmer. There are a few waiting for it. Gabriel attempts a clearance. Fernandez. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Neto. Caicedo. Timber. Saka. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Great run on the overlap here. Timber. Sanchez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Fernandez, gently done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Moved on forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori looking to run onto it. Can he deliver? And the ball's come loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
James. Now it's Palmer. And it's James. Played in with purpose. And he'll shoot here! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
João Pedro clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto. Across it goes. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Saka getting this one clear. Pedro Neto. Nice control. Cucurella. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. They've played it short. James, and that's aimed into the middle. Calafiori tries to clear. Cucurella, now here's the delivery. Well, that is not what he intended. Saka. 15 minutes till half-time. Martinelli. Gabriel. Calafiori. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Palmer. Chalobah. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Out for a throw. Caicedo. João Pedro. And the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Incapuyi. Calafiori. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Timber. Odegaard. It's Timber. Fofana. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Fernandez. James. Palmer. Caicedo. Fernandez. Oh, this is a great position. Tries a deft little ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Palmer gets it clear. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Rice. That's an imaginative pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saka. It's a threatening ball. And he's straight offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Fernandez. James. Palmer. James. Colwell. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saliba. Rice. Ball is over the line. Gabriel. Saliba. Incapuyi. Rice. That'll be a throw-in. Fernandez. Caicedo. Back into the middle. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. James. Palmer. Caicedo. James. And it's Palmer. That's good play. Caicedo. And here's Palmer. Delivered across. Rice. Calafiori. Wins the duel this time. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Saka. And a chance! Fernandes. Fofana, head over towards the opposite flank. James. João Pedro. Hincapié forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro. Ødegaard. Gabriel. Calafiori. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Martinelli. Timber. Arsenal to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ødegaard chooses to go cross-field. Fernandes. Ødegaard. Timber. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Moved on forwards. Gets a foot in here. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes. Oh, sweet feet. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And here's... And can he finish it? Timber. Saliba. Gabriel. Saliba. Timber. Saliba. Timber. Rice. Gabriel. Saliba. Timber. Saliba. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Martinelli. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. Martinelli. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Arsenal, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Caicedo. Arsenal half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. James, and it's Palmer. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. Odegaard shifted upfield. Martinelli. Calafiori. Played towards the other side. Timber. Odegaard. Timber. And here's Saka. Rice. And here's Martinelli. Great defending, strong and determined. Colwell. Caicedo. James. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Calafiori. Martinelli. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Pedro Neto looking for a runner. Palmer. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Fernandez. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. That's a throw. Hit into the middle. Deftly away. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. That had too much on it. Saliba, gently done. Odegaard. Gabriel looks to the other side. Fernandez. Palmer. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fofana. Fernandez. Caicedo. He's on it, can he get away? And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. Gabriel. Incapuyi. Martinelli. Calafiori. Rice. Saka. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Palmer. Palmer, now he's off and running. They get a throw in. Calafiori. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chooses to go back. Looks across and plays it in. Odegaard. Now it's João Pedro. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gabriel. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Timber. Odegaard. Martinelli. Oh, good spread. Very nicely done. Takes a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Colwell. Fernandez. James. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandez. Caicedo. James. Fernandez. Cucurella. Fernandez. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake today.
Calafiori. Rice. Timber played with finesse. Gets it away. Throw it. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Looking for a decent ball in. Shoots! they've got rid. Fernandez. There's the shot! And the shot! This time, surely! And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. There are a few waiting for it. Timber, long ball upfield. Now it's Martinelli. And he's managed to get free. Martinelli wins the duel this time. And that'll be a goal kick. Cucurella. 4 added minutes on the board. Cucurella. Fernandez. James. And it's Palmer. Played out to the right. James. Oh, it's played into the area. Fernandez. Palmer gets a cross in. Capier clears it away. That's an excellent interception. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice moved on forwards. Martinelli. Calafiori. And the keeper has it. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandez. James. And here's Palmer. Caicedo. And here's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Real chance! Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Fernandez. Caicedo. Here's a chance! There was plenty of power on that. Calafiori. The final seconds now. Martinelli comes under pressure and it's come loose. Fernandez. Palmer. James. Caicedo. Fernandez. Now it's Pedro Neto. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's going to go a long way. Well timed, excellent interception. Timber forwards and with intent. Rice. Incapuyi. Incapie shifted upfield. Colwell. Palmer. James. And it's Palmer. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Proves too strong. And it's Fernandez. Caicedo. James. Played towards the other side. Fernandez. Caicedo. Rice. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Timber. Rice, aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. In by Martinelli, punched away. Martinelli. There are a few waiting for it. It's a throw-in. Martinelli. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cucurella. Nice physical challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's James. Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella. And here's Neto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gabriel. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Saliba. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. James plays it short. And it's Cucurella. Tries a shot! And he thumps it clear. Timber. Saka. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's run loose here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's a mighty effort! That's tidy. Martinelli, and that's aimed into the middle. Fernandes. Pedro Neto, and it's played forward. And it's Palm. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Odegaard. Saliba. Martinelli. Nkapie, gently done. There will be a throw-in. Odegaard. Calafiori. Caicedo. James. Chalobah. Fernandes. Fofana. They've played cross-field, changing the point of attack. James. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Showing good feet. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Arsenal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Odegaard. That's really well manoeuvred. Saka. Martinelli. Saka. Saka has got himself a free kick. Saka! It's anyone's ball now. And it's Rice. Played into the middle. Defending Martinelli! Colwell. Caicedo. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nkapie shifted upfield. Odegaard. Timber. Odegaard. Timber. Saka. Martinelli. Calafiori. Big chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nkapie. Calafiori. Rice. Saka looking understandably energised after his goal. Odegaard. Rice. Martinelli. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Caicedo gently down.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Moved on forwards. Saka under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And it's played forward. No way through, so back it comes. Calafiori opts to play it back. And it's Rice. Martinelli. Odegaard. Calafiori. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Calafiori, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Timber forwards and with intent. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto goes pelting down that left-hand side. Calafiori. Incapulli. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Saka. Martinelli. Rice. Calafiori. Incapulli. Saliba. Timber. Martinelli. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's nice. Looking for a decent ball in. He's shooting! Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's a good intervention, and he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Martinelli. Over to the left. A chance to play it in. Fofana with the clearance. And that was very necessary, and claimed it back swiftly. Calafiori looks to the other side. Fofana.
Really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure, and come again.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And they've got a throw. Always onto this. There's no flag. Martinelli. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ødegaard. Saliba. Incapuyi. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. Rice. Martinelli. And it's a corner. Oh, what a climb! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Ødegaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Muscular approach does pay off here. João Pedro. Cucurella. 60 minutes played. That's very neat. Fernandes. Rice. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Calafiori. Proves too strong. Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rice. Rice, that's a delicate pass. Caicedo cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Palmer. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Incapuyi. Rice. Ødegaard. Timber. Now this could be Martinelli! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Ball's gone out of play. Martinelli. Header!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
James. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Neto. In it comes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Rice. João Pedro succumbs to the pressure. Palmer. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Arsenal are down to 10 men. That is a little undercooked. That a foul? Yes, the referee... Great chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ah, such a clever touch.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played out wide. Pedro Neto. Saka does really well to win the ball there. And he's heaved it away. Cucurella. Fofana. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Colwill. James, gently done. And it's Palmer. Saka. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Tries to get it clear. Calafiori. Gabriel. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori. Lovely feet. Ødegaard. Timber. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Fofana. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. He can get that clear. Cucurella. Fernandes. João Pedro. Ødegaard. Fernandes, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Martinelli. Hincapié, forwards and with intent. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Fernandes. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
James goes short. James. And it's Palmer. João Pedro. And that's been won straight back. Martinelli. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Calafiori. Decent progress down the left. Capuyi. João Pedro. James. Fernandes. João Pedro. And the shot! Calafiori. Timber. Ødegaard. Timber. Saka. And here's Martinelli. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal are level. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And the shot! Moved on forwards. Ødegaard shifted upfield. Timber. Saka, oh, good spread. Saka is having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've come roaring back into the lead. Where does this go from here?
Arsenal, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chance for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
James gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nkapuyi. Ødegaard. Gabriel. Timber. Ødegaard. Saka. Martinelli. Calafiori. James clears it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nkapuyi. Strong running down that left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. James chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Martinelli. Saka. And it's Timber. He is just caressing the ball. Pedro Neto. Ødegaard. That's a clever-looking ball. Deftly away. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. James. Odegaard. Martinelli. Caresses it through. Oh, nice touch. Martinelli. Calafiori. Odegaard. Saka wins the duel this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's Cucurella. Out towards the flank. Fernandez. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Gabriel, aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've got rid. Now it's João Pedro. Fernandez. Caicedo. Fernandez. And it's made its way to... And he shoots! And one more try! They've done it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Colwill, and it's played forward. João Pedro. Caicedo. Fernandez. Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Fernandez. And here's Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Calafiori. Martinelli. Calafiori, gently done. He's got away. Can he deliver? That's tidy. Odegaard played out to the left flank. Martinelli. Nice physical challenge. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Martinelli. Arsenal keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Odegaard. Timber. Oh, it's come loose. Fofana shifted upfield. João Pedro. Odegaard wins the duel this time. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli spread out to the left. Hangs in across. It's a goal kick. Fernandes. Caicedo. Colwill. Moved on forwards. João Pedro. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gabriel. Martinelli. Odegaard. Saka. Timber. Odegaard. Calafiori. This is it then, now or never. That's very neat. Martinelli. Odegaard.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Odegaard. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Chalobah.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Martinelli. Time to deliver. He's got space, chance to shoot! Colwill gets it away. Now it's Saka. Saka, and he's gone backward here. That's good play. And it's Timber. And here's Odegaard. Oh, there's the shot!
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Caicedo forwards and with intent. João Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
James. Caicedo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Timber. Gabriel. And it's Palmer. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Calafiori. Out to the right. Played back in. And here's Palmer. Cross goes in there, climbs up big! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Calafiori, gently done. Martinelli, played out towards the right wing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
James. Palmer. And here's Neto.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
James. And it's Palmer. Palmer, now here's the delivery. Only partially clear. Turns and goes back. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed. Ikapuyi. Gabriel. Saliba. Odegaard. Martinelli. Gabriel. Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. In by James.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Calmly anticipates. He is offering some sort of an apology there. And there's the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. João Pedro. Great work on the overlap. Now it's João Pedro. Can he finish? And another try! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. It's Palmer. Can he finish? It's in! Ahead again! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Fofana, aim forwards. João Pedro. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. Timber.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Fernandes. Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Aimed in towards the centre.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Chalobah. And it's Caicedo. Ødegaard gets rid without sophistication. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
James. Delivers with wit. A mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Timber. Incapuyi. Saka. Ødegaard. Ødegaard played over towards the opposite flank. Martinelli. Martinelli. Oh, good spread. Timber's cross.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. João Pedro. James. James. Showing good feet. Palmer. Played into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
He's gone direct. Oh, crossbar! Timber attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. That has been knocked clear. Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Palmer really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Ødegaard.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Fofana. Referee's given a throw. And it's Ødegaard. He's in a good position here. He's got to be in here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Chance to shoot.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto tries looking up for options on the left. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Great challenge, time to perfection. And it's James. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Fernandes. And the finish! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Gabriel. Colwill. Caicedo. Pedro Neto.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Saka. Arsenal have to get it into the box and quickly. Ødegaard. Played into space out wide. Decent chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Gets it away. Martinelli.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Timber. Saka. Saliba. Timber. Gabriel shifted upfield. Incapuyi. Calafiori. Now then, the ball's come loose. James, gently done. Palmer. And it's James. James. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Timber. Oh, that's nice. Can he get onto this? It's a pretty loose pass.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Moved on forwards. James, and he goes cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. A chance to play it in. Pedro Neto. That's the throw. Cross goes in there.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Played out to the right. Timber done delicately. Cleared away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Fofana, and it's played forward.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Odegaard. Martinelli. Calafiori. Played towards the other side.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a good-looking delivery. Martinelli getting this one clear. Now it's João Pedro. Palmer. And it's Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Neto. Saliba forwards and with intent. Martinelli. Calafiori. Saka out to the right.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fofana makes the interception. Colwill, aim forwards. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's being urged to shoot. Shot a goal!
Saka.
Martinelli. Martinelli. Calafiori. Incapuyi. Incapie chooses to go cross-field. Ødegaard. They are right into last chance territory. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Tim, and a chance! He wasn't that far away.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Fernandes. Fofana, gently done. Cucurella. Timber. Saliba. Ødegaard.
Saka.
Looking here to chip it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Caicedo. Chalobah. Palmer. Palmer. Martinelli.
Saka.
Saka. And it's Timber. Colwell gets good distance on it. Martinelli, played out to the right. Ødegaard. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Colwell. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And it's Fernandes. And here's Palmer. Palmer. Is the shot on? That's physical challenge. Referee has just said play on. Calafiori. Moved on forwards. Colwell shifted upfield. James aimed forwards. Calafiori. Saliba. And it's played forward. Martinelli. Calafiori. Oh, that's neat. And here's Martinelli. Pedro Neto. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Palmer. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Ødegaard. Martinelli.
Saka.
Final seconds, this has to be it. And here's Saka. Saka. Oh, it's played into the area. What a throw in. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Arsenal desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Saliba. Timber. And here's Saka. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal have to get it into the box, and quickly. Palmer. Caicedo. James. James charging forward down that flank. Now it's Palmer. Palmer. That's good defending, very good defending.
Saka.
Arsenal cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Calafiori. Chooses to go back. And here's Martinelli. James forwards and with intent. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. João Pedro. Palmer. João Pedro. He's in plenty of space here. Palmer. There are a few waiting. Goes to finish! Oh, didn't catch it right. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred.
Saka.
Calafiori. Arsenal to make one last surge forward. Calafiori, and that's aimed into the middle. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicator.